walks across the way. We learn to count the footsteps, learn the hours to forget. Phones glow with patient prayers, so please send into blue. We knot our sleeves and ration breath, we do the things we do. The night is a slow metronome, each second like a drum. Neighbors, men with steady hands, while distant echoes come. There's a hush that tastes like copper, a hush that smells like rain. When sirens are rare as omens, the quiet knows your name. Can you feel the quiet between sirens? It hangs like weight in the air. When help is a later horizon, we hold each other there. We learn to stitch and bandage, share coffee and a chair. Can you feel the quiet between sirens? It teaches you how to care. It teaches you how to care. Windows turned into beacons, flashlights pass like prayer. Children learn to map the dark by the shape of who is there. A neighbor brings a blanket, someone boils water slow. We frame our hands around the wounds we used to let go. Ambulance lights a rumor now, cut through the sleeper street. By the time they find us breathing, we've already found our feet. There's a ledger at the doorway with names and whispered notes. We tally little rescues, the quiet keeps the votes. Can you feel the quiet between sirens? It hangs like weight in the air. When help is a later horizon, we hold each other there. We learn to stitch and bandage, share coffee and a chair. Can you feel the quiet between sirens? It teaches you how to care. I stood on the landing once and listened for a whale. The city held its breath like a held hand at the scale. There's a sound that used to answer every knock and cry. Now the silence grows teeth and we learn how to not die. We are the ones who press the palms and count the shallow breaths. We are the ones who carry names across the midnight steps. You would think grit would harden us into something cold and small, but the quiet makes us softer. It makes us learn to call. With a bandage on his brow, a woman sings instructions, steady as a vow. We teach the young to listen for the lift of any pain. We bind the night with promises, we mark the window pane. The ambulance becomes a story told in half-light rooms, but when it finally ripples past, we count the urgent blooms. The hush keeps all our secrets, the hush keeps all our scars. When sirens are almost strangers, we learn to be the stars. Can you feel the quiet between sirens? It hangs like weight in the air. When help is a later horizon, we hold each other there. call. We become small constellations against a peripheral wall. A hand across the mattress, a light beneath the door. We keep a ledger of the living and a list of those we bore. Can you feel the quiet between sirens? It hangs like weight in the air. We are the slow responders, we are the ones who share. We learn to stitch and bandage, keep vigil in our chair. Can you feel the quiet between sirens? We answer with a prayer. We answer with a prayer. We answer with a prayer. Outside the siren wails of distant stars that barely burn. Inside we hold the moment where the waiting makes us learn. The quiet is a teacher and the city keeps its scene. We sew our lives together in the quiet between.